Alright. Just give me a few minutes. Jesus. I was like, give me a few more minutes and then we'll be ready to go. Alright. We'll be ready to go here in just a few more minutes, guys. I just need to go to the restroom here in a moment. Okay. Alright, be back for a bit. Start it up. Boys, come on. Straight up, pretzel. Come on. Okay. We're just about to get started here in just a moment. So we're gonna be playing some more Call of Duty today. Whoops, hang on. Yeah, there's something on my glasses, but I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Also, I gotta mute this one group I'm in because they're still constantly messaging about random stuff right now. Just mute for 8 hours. Okay. Alright. Hey guys, Hope Bunny here, and today we're gonna be playing some more Modern Warfare 3. I just gotta switch over to the desktop. Yep, there we go. Cool. Okay, so as of right now, I'm currently top 100, or in this case, 90 in headshots right now. I'm still trying my best to climb up the ladder. It's gonna be a process, but it is making some serious progress, though. And just to, once again, clarify real quick, I will do a quick refresh. I don't think this would count as a refresh, but I don't know, but whatever. Technically, it's always refreshed, but it should be fine. I'll show you guys again. If we go to our social, not social, if we go to our stats, leaderboards, multiplayer, game modes, nope, wrong thing. Criticals. And we scroll down to 90. There I am. Boom. So that's where we're at right now. We're going to try to improve it. We're going to try to keep moving forward with it. Hey, Deshaun. What's up, man? Also, that whole FNAF thing, I have yet to start anything. And also, I mean, I did try to start working on FNAF 3, but honestly, I don't have the motivation for it yet. Just kind of just not interested in returning to that series yet. But that doesn't mean I'm not interested in Minecraft at all. I still am interested in working on specific... Well, as of right now, it is classified of what I'm working on right now. I'm actually not working on right now. I mean, obviously you guys know the project. But, that being, of course, like the Warzone Minecraft thing. But there's another project I have in my mind that's classified right now that I've yet to start, but I'm debating on working on because I've wanted to work on this for a very long time. But it is possible now thanks to the weapons mod, but that's all I can really say for Intel. Okay, so today we're going to be playing some more COD. We're going to be tinkering around with some new weapons here and there. One of them being the M4A1 with the 50 cal conversion. I didn't ask for FNAF 3, but thanks for the heads up. Yeah, not a problem. I thought I'd mention it anyways. I mean, you know, I had a feeling you'd probably jump right to it. So, I mean, it's not bad. It's not like a bad thing or anything. Don't get me wrong. I just wanted to mention it just to get it out of the way, just in case. But as of right now, I think just FNAF to me, as of like FNAF 3, is just... I'm not ready for it. Like, I'm not ready to put myself through that shit again. Not saying it's shit, Jesus, no. I'm not ready to put myself through all that pain and suffering again of working on it, and then decoration, and then character creation and research, and it's just... At the moment, I'm not ready. I need a little more time. But as of right now, I'm actually just more invested in Call of Duty again, as usual, and Minecraft again with the weapons mod. I do plan to make something for fun with the weapons mod for my friends, but as of right now, it is classified. And it's not... just in case you didn't hear it, it's not about the Warzone thing, because that one's already revealed. I'm still working on that as of right now, but my friends are too busy doing Geometry Dash gameplay to really have the time and effort to play together. But also right now, I'm taking a break from that Discord server for a bit, just a mental break. I do plan to return to the server on the 1st, and I'm going to ask and see if we can set up a schedule so that we can play it together, because it seems like whenever we have a schedule, it works perfectly fine. Or if we somehow manage to all group up and then I ask then and there, that also might be a good time. But lately, it's been extremely stale in the Lethal Company server that I'm in with Berserker. And so far, it seems like everyone's playing their own game right now rather than us playing together in some game. You know, right now it's extremely stale right now, and it's just been frustrating, to say the least. So unfortunately, that's why I don't have any extra footage or another episode of this stuff yet, because we're all too focused on our games right now. Which it is what it is. I mean, of course, like, I have tried suggesting that we try other games too, like Lethal Company again, and maybe even Party Animals, or whatever it is, Animal Party, I don't remember what the name was. But as of right now, it's kind of like we're all focused on other stuff right now, which, don't get me wrong, I completely respect it. I'm just saying this is the reason why I haven't got to make any content yet, is because they're too busy with their schedules and stuff. Like, Berserker's working, everyone else is on a different game and they're trying to focus on that. I mean, with Geometry Dash, it's another thing that's 100% understandable, which would be the Geometry Dash grind. It totally makes sense. It's fine. Consistency is key with that game, so of course I'm going to let them do what they need to do, and once the time comes, okay? I'm learning about patience, and I'm excited, don't get me wrong, but as of right now, when it comes to the Warzone Minecraft content, it is on hold until they get an opportunity to play with me. But there is a lot of nice quality of life changes that are heavily going to influence the gameplay to be more fun, more... well, I was going to say experienced, but that makes no sense. But, well, coding-wise, I guess it would show I have more experience, yes. But it would be just much more fun and fair and understandable to play and just less of a headache. But anyways, without further ado, we're going to get right into this. The weapons I'm going to be using today are a variety of different weapons.
Ah, that's bullshit.
I'm mainly going to be focusing on weapons that can one-shot headshot. Yeah, I'm going to mute that guy. Guy's background microphone sounds are... Yeah, I gotta get back into the... I thought someone was on the objective. No, it's just a visual glitch. Also, I'll read your thing in a moment, this one. I just wanted to mention that I'll be using nothing but semi-automatic one-shot headshot weapons today. I'm primarily going to be focusing on two separate weapons. I'm going to be focusing on the MTZ Interceptor and the M4. As right now, I'm just trying to get the M4 to... what is it? It's like the Grand Mastery kind of grind for it. I just want to work on like the weapons that I want to work on rather than focus on the Grand Mastery grind itself. I'm debating on returning on the Grand Mastery grind just for Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, and I'm surprised that wasn't a collat headshot. But it's just what's putting me down more than anything is the game itself. Anytime I set up a weapon that will be a one-shot... oh, not one-shot headshot, Jesus, wrong thing. Anytime I set up a weapon to work on the Grand Mastery grind, I immediately get stomped on in these lobbies. It makes absolutely no sense how it's done. I don't understand, like, is the skill-based matchmaking really watching me make my class and deciding on there? Or is it something else? I don't get it, because I would make the class and I wouldn't use it, and I'd use something else like this one-shot headshot weapon, for example, and I would do great. I would do phenomenal. As soon as I switch weapons, it becomes a sweat fest, and I don't understand. Like, it's stupid. I don't get it. So I just want to let you guys know on that frustration, too, on the camo... well, not the camo, the Grand Mastery grind for Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer is just literally RNG of the fucking lobby. Okay. I'll read your thing here in just a second. I'm also debating on taking out the suppressor and putting on a longer barrel. I mean, it doesn't hurt ADS speed, but it will help with damage range. I mentioned this real quick with other animatronics. The body structures develop... yep. I was waiting for the body structure thing. Dude, okay. Like I said, when it comes to FNAF 3, I'm definitely looking forward to modeling. That's the part I'm probably the most excited for, man. Is learning how to model that. You're gonna model Springtrap to be really cool, like, detailed. But of course, I'll try not to go over detail, and also keep in mind of like textures that aren't supposed to be seen should be invisible or at least removed, just to save on resources and stuff. Because I understand, as a map developer for Minecraft, I guess I should keep that in mind with like what's visible and what's not visible, and if it's lagging the game or not. So I'm going to try my best to work on that. And you know, one thing I just realized that I don't know if I've addressed or not with FNAF 2. That being, their armor stands always have their armor on them, which also means their models are visible at all times. Technically, but not really, because blocks are obviously blocking the vision. Like for the behind the scenes, out of bounds things. I should have thought of that, but I didn't. But it is what it is. But I'll keep that in mind when it comes to modeling Springtrap and all that good stuff. To of course keep in mind what's visible and what's not visible, and if it should be just removed for that piece for the texture, just for memory saving. You know, for other people's PCs that might not be able to handle it or something. You get what I mean. It saves on resources, which means more frames for the player, which means better experience for the game. You know. I'm not going to go too detailed and make it lag, is what I'm trying to say. I'll also read your message here in just a moment. Again, I gotta refinish that. Body structures depending on which design is FNAF 4, sister location 6. It really does depend on what game it is. I think I'm gonna stick with... Okay. When it comes to the body structures in general, it really depends on the character. Like, do they really need it or do they not? Like, are they that detailed? I don't know. Like, it really depends. Like, with FNAF 1 and 2, I could get away with it because it's not really, like, needed. I mean, except for Mangle, of course, because hers is not an armor stand. It's just, like, a mangle of parts, so I had to put them all together, you know? I mean, yeah, Mangle was a big exclusion, of course, no doubt about it. But, with Springtrap, yeah, of course I'm gonna go with body models. Like, there's no way I'm gonna avoid that. I'm not gonna skip on that. I'm not sleeping on that. I'm definitely going to get that done. With body models. To make it look amazing and everything, of course. The details. But like I said, with like FNAF 1 and 2, there was really no need entirely for everyone to have detailed feet, legs, you know what I mean. I didn't really think of it at the time, but like I said, I probably would have said the same exact thing. Like, there's no need for those characters that are just basic armor stands, you know. There's literally no need. The only exceptions being Mangle and the puppet. Those are the only two I saw exceptions for, and the puppet technically would be the first one to get a full body model, and that's a dummy. Whoops. Or a decoy. I did not mean to shoot that. It's just natural instincts. But of course with FNAF 3, if I had to predict, right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm still going to keep it the same when it comes to every animatronic. Well, actually there are... Okay, hang on, let me reword that. No, I'm trying to brainstorm real quick of, like, what were the animatronics in that game. I kind of forgot myself. All I remember was there's Phantom Freddy, Phantom Chica, Phantom Foxy, and Phantom Mangle and Phantom Balloon Boy. Okay, those are the 5 I remember. I think Balloon Boy is also fully modeled as well, if I'm not mistaken. Like, including the legs, No, actually, no, I think he was a small armor stand. Never mind, I lied on that. We'll keep it that way. Okay. And then, of course, you got Springtrap himself. And the puppet. Phantom Puppet. Yeah, of course. Got it. Of course, I'm going to re-borrow the assets that I had from FNAF 2 for every character except for Springtrap. And just change the coat of paint on it, you know? Make it look all yucky, rusty, disgusting. You get the gist. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that'll work. And, of course, add details as necessary. You get the gist. It's just going to be the same models as the FNAF 2 ones. But, Springtrap, on the other hand, is going to get a whole new level of TLC, which means he's going to get a full working, well, not working, but looking model, including the legs, feet, lower torso, upper torso, arms, head, everything. And including the innards as well. I'm going to be doing 3 separate models for it. But I think what I'm going to do, just to start it off with the basics, is I'm going to start off with the outside first and work on the inside as I go along. Unless I can find more footage again of, like, what his model looks like dissected, if that makes sense. Then maybe, but we'll see. But yeah, Springtrap's definitely going to be a full, complete model. Like, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I think it's going to be 2 separate armor stands. One being lower than the other, like off, like positioned down 1 block, so that the arms are now the legs instead of the legs being the arms. You know what I mean? And so he'll still hold the models for the arms, is what I'm saying, for the legs itself. But the pivot points, I'm not so sure how that'll work. I think that might actually have to be 3 armor stands. We'll see, we'll see. Headshot. GG's. Alright. Oh, I was gonna check how many headshots I got that match, but I didn't get to. I decided to take a step back. Hang on one second. I'll read everything here after this finishes. Okay. I decided to take a step back from recreating your new FNAF map since I recreated the FNAF 1 map so many times. Yeah, I felt that. Like, FNAF, the first FNAF I've made so many times, dude. It's a classic, don't get me wrong. And the classics will technically never get old, but at the same time, recreating it so many times, it does give a headache as time goes on. It's just like, ugh, the same thing again. Boring, you know. But, I mean, with each one, there was, you know, something new and interesting to work on that was different. Because I was learning, you know, I'm learning as a map creator. As time goes on, I've learned new tricks and stuff like that to make the game feel better and more authentic and real, you know. Also, 54 headshots and 53 headshots of 54. That is insane. That was almost a perfect match for headshots. That was almost flawless. I might have to make the nightmare animatronics by using the... Yeah, that's what I was thinking when it came to... yeah, like those nightmare or phantom animatronics for FNAF 3. It's going to be the exact same models from FNAF 2, just with a fresh coat of paint. I mean, that's what Scott did, I believe, was everything was the same. Just borrowed the same assets, but just with a fresh coat of paint. That I don't mind. If anything, it will make the process so much quicker, because the models are already done for it. But for the, on the other side with, what's his name? Springtrap. Yeah. That's going to be a fun one to put together, I'm not going to lie. Okay, I also had to predict on the, progress for FNAF 3. Like, if I had to predict how long it's going to take and what's going to be the roughest parts and what's going to be the easiest... I want to say the roughest parts are definitely going to be, I think, the mini games of, like, the cutscenes and stuff. Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking of FNAF 4. God damn it. Okay, the mini games, yeah. The mini games might be a bit of a struggle, yes. Especially trying to figure out a secret way to make the mini games triggerable. Like, from before, it used to be just, like, okay. From the original game, it used to be you click on a specific thing to activate the minigame. Like, it's either a painting or, like, you had to hit a certain button combination. But from when I did it from FNAF 3 back then, was I had it in the inventory, hidden in there, and you would just click on the right items correctly to make the pattern. That was the way I did it from before. I don't think I'm going to do it the same way again. I'm not 100% sure. If anything, I think I can. I think I might be able to get away with it this time, because the cameras itself are not going to be force teleport. It's going to be a look detection range. And as soon as you look over there, it'll flip the panel up and down, you know. I think. We'll see. I'll figure that out. That part I need to... you know, work on it hands-on first before I say anything. I'm not really sure. It needs more hands-on experience before I... like... oh my god, dude. Like, not to mention, I gotta play the actual game itself to figure out how it worked again, which I'm guessing is just like you look far enough right with the mouse, and then it will just pop up if you flick over there or something. I don't remember. So I'm guessing maybe if I look far enough right to the point where you're almost at the panel, then it would just open automatically. And then if you look far away enough to the left, to the point where your camera is, like your camera, literally, of the player is no longer looking at the, camera, like the camera panel itself, and is a good inch or two away from the panel, then it would just automatically think you're done with the camera and just close. I mean, yes, I can totally get away with that because that's what the FNAF 2 and 1 cameras are armor stands that are just like all lined up together to make the effects happen, you know. The usual. But, yeah, I can make that happen. And I would say the interesting part, too, would be I could try to figure out the hitbox system yet again, just like last time. Where if you looked at a certain hitbox, like with the buttons, remember, from like the lights and stuff, armor stands will be there to provide hitbox feedback and stuff to prevent the player from clicking behind it. And what I could do is do the trapdoor system again, where depending on where you're looking, there will be an open area where there's no entity hitboxes there, which of course I can hit F3 and B to see hitboxes in game. Use that to my advantage and make a clickable thing for it. And just move the hitboxes as needed to make the clickable parts that should be clicked available to click with the trapdoor. And that would work. That would provide inputs from the player when they actually right-click. I mean, you know what I could also do as well, too, now that I've learned about it more, is I can get even more technical with it. But the only problem is I'd probably have to... I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that one again. I might be able to do it with baby villagers. I know, right? Jeesh. Don't say it. But, well, the reason being is I can use that as another right-click detection for, well, yes, obviously, as it sounds, a right-click detection. But, of course, if I use multiple of the, multiple baby villagers with trades that are empty and that actually work as an input or something. Or actually, I don't even think they need trades. I think they just need to have nothing as a trade and say, and it would work. What is this guy doing? And then that would be a specific input for a specific hitbox. Like, maybe I would use that for the villagers for, like to activate the puzzle that you have to click for not only the wall tiles, but also the fuck is it called, dude? I can't think. The like the buttons on the arcade cabinet thing, arcade machine. And those could be to detect if you click the right ones in the right order, and if you fail to click it in the right order, then it would just set back to the first detection, you know, the first loop, until you get all 4 correct, or whatever amount there is correct. Which, also, fun fact, I think I still remember the fucking numbers for, for the wall thing. I think it's 395248. I still somehow remember that shit. After all these years, I still remember the password for it. It's so funny. 395248. How the fuck do I remember that, dude? Wow. That is something else. That's funny. Wow. How wild is that I still remember that combination in my head? After all these years. Sheesh. But no, what I'm saying is, like, using multiple of the baby, fuck, I forgot the name, villagers as hitboxes for a specific hitbox, because they'll have tags and stuff to test for which one I clicked, maybe? Oh, wait, no, I don't think I can. Now that I think of it, I don't know if the villager is actually checkable for if that was if that happened or not. I'm not sure. If there is something that changes in the villager that I can check if it was just attempted to trade with, you know? Because if that is the case, then that would work perfectly for it. If not, I can just do it a different way, which is actually left-clicking, which is punching. And then it would be the exact controls as the original, which is punch to interact. I'll have to figure it out. I'm not 100% sure. I think I'm going to stick with punching. Because you're going to be using right-click anyways for a lot of stuff. For the inventory stuff to toggle cameras. I'll see. I'll have to really look into it because I don't want it to like interfere with the gameplay for an Easter egg. You know? Like, let's say, for example, I right-click my carrot on a stick that I have in my hand so it does the interaction to go to the next camera, and I'm accidentally hovering over, let's say, like the Balloon Boy painting or whatever it was to activate it, and it ends up canceling my right click because of it, because I interacted with a villager. I don't know if that's going to happen. I didn't code Minecraft, so I'm not 100% sure what the steps are for it, so I don't know what's going to interfere and what's not. I will figure that out when the time comes. But it is definitely interesting. Let me see here. I didn't mean to make that sound, but okay. Don't think weird. Alright. Phantom Freddy, Phantom... Yeah, got it. Nice. I don't know why that popped in my head, I'm sorry.
Want to see if I make that Gaty kid leave.
The what? Oh, the gamer? Or
Oh no, he's not. I know he's on their team. Okay.
Unless it's the enemy team.
Excuse me. Oh wow. They got one shotgun in the middle. That was crazy. Oh, they're holding corners.
Alrighty. So we're going to be using this gun, which is the M4 with the conversion kit that has 50 BMG rounds in it. Or not BMG, sorry, 50 AE rounds. Which comes from a Deagle. Oh, no, I lied. It's 450 Huntsman. They lied!
What's your name? Script. Okay.
Because this is 50 AE, and then this one's...
Yeah, I'm B.
Okay, then. That makes no sense. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Thank you, Mariano. Oh no, that was Vontae.
Good. Eat my dick.
Oh my god, I had to mute that guy.
Yo, bro, you want to turn that nasty shit off?
Like, what is this, a radio station?
Yeah, you gonna mute.
Oh, I know what to do. You get muted.
Damn, I can't focus on this match.
Dirty
This match
music.
is going awfully so far.
Niggas can just eat bullets.
Good shit, Mariano.
Dude, they're just literally spawn.
Wait, are they talking on the enemy team as well?
Mariano, watch out to your left. Oh.
I was about to say, if they're talking on the enemy team, I'll just mute my teammates.
Nah, niggas is camping behind the ship.
Like maybe, I'm debating on muting the teammates. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Depends on what they
Who were they
keep
getting the
rambling or not.
Overwatch Hilo on? Who were they getting that on?
Gas grenades,
It's
really.
not me. Sit down.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those
Sit
matches
down.
where it's heavy equipment
God,
use.
That's bullshit. Don't start that. Oh, nah, that helicopter gotta go down, yeah. Shooting this bitch.
Niggas got a swarm? No.
I don't know who they're killing like that.
Jesus. They have a swarm as well. Yikes.
I haven't been killed by that guy at all, so I don't know who's dying to the nigga. I keep dying to script.
That's what it is, bro.
I mean, like, I'm the only guy
No,
who
it's
can
not.
kill script
It's
half the
Star Rider.
time.
That's the
It's
one
not
that
even
got
the
swarmed.
script. It was Star Rider
Mm.
or Raider. I don't know his name, but yeah, I got his. I
Bro,
already
this
killed him
nigga
once.
is
He was just
blowing
camping in a
my-
corner,
Did I just kill him? Oh yeah, I did. He had a streak.
and
You
I'm dead
see?
because my teammate
He said
couldn't
it too.
move.
Come on, dude. I had to kill. Now we about to. Now we're getting fucked.
Yeah, he's just hiding in a corner with the
Bars down.
Supra,
Bars down.
Toyota
Oh,
Supra, looking ass.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be that hard to kill. It's just I don't know where he is though, and they have a counter, so that's always
no,
lovely.
no, Francisco, you son
Oh
of a
jeez.
bitch.
Wait, did I just get one trick? Oh, I did. Nice.
How did they not die, bro?
Damn, this is a sweaty match.
No.
Man, I can't even focus. I'm so focused on like trying to
Oh my god.
figure out what I'm doing.
Oh my god, no. No.
Oh, that's like a different thing, like a DDoS attack.
The fuck? They
That's
got
why my
an
screen was all
EMP and
flickery.
shit? Like,
I forgot that was an equipment. That's not really used ever anymore.
yeah, I don't know what's going on, but these niggas is wilding right now, bro. And they losing.
Yeah.
Like, that's the crazy part about this.
Yeah, this match is just rough. As to be expected.
Oh, another overlord.
Well, I mean, it is getting
It's
later and later at
somebody-
night,
somebody's
and
getting
the
fucked.
more no lives come on and start
This
ruining
guy,
the
I've
match,
been
you know.
I've been messing him up this whole time. I don't know who it is. Like he's not even nice.
That's just a sad user
He's not, though.
playing tag combo, man.
That's a crazy part.
Fucking hate people like
He's
that,
like
dude.
really dog shit.
Sheesh.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, I about to say, their skill base is going through the roof next match. That's
Damn,
for
I
sure.
got blinded off rip when I spawned.
I can't even, like, hit my shots half the time. There's so much action.
Nah,
Well, I mean,
bro,
it is
he's
shit,
shooting.
man. Don't get me wrong
It
there.
does.
It's just, like, the focus is not here right now. Not to mention there's two people with CDL skins in here. Like Diamond or whatever the rating is. I still don't know what the green one is. Is that Emerald? I don't fucking know. I don't know the ratings. I don't play CDL. Does it look like I'm a CDL sweatcicle? No, of course not. Yeah, it probably says it on their shoulder, but do I really want to look at their shoulders right now? No. Headshots are more important to me than their skill-based. Skill-based? They're ranked suits. You know. And right now, it is just a rough match. I'm thinking of switching out to the Interceptor. Just so I don't get headshot hit markers,
Oh
but
my
it's
god. Oh my god.
not so great.
Oh.
Yeah, they all have shotguns and everything. I mean, it's fine as long as I can get the shot, but I can't get an opportunity. Yeah, this guy, I'm definitely meeting my team. They're just complaining. Well, I mean, I am too, don't get me wrong, but they're just in my ear and I don't need that right now.
Yo, bro, you saw that? Like, come on.
Yeah, That's definitely not my match. Probably one of the more rough matches I played against today. I mean, it happens. Not much I can really say about that, though. Blech. And what sucks, too, is our team is so spread out, so I'm trying to figure out where they're spawning. And it's just all over the place. Well, I mean, once again, this is shipment. But, yeah, like, my team is so scattered. Like, I'm trying to find the enemy, and they're blending in right in with our team. So trying to get data on where they're at and take them out is the hard part. And then I get caught off guard by something so stupid, like a teammate. And they're all head glitching and stuff. This is a weird one. We somehow won that garbage. That was the worst match I played today yet. How the fuck did we win that?
Shit on your mother's a bitch, stupid. But niggas will really slap your mom out, pussy.
You guys are fucking easy.
Niggas will really slap your mom out, pussy. Niggas will really slap your mom out,
You guys
pussy.
are fucking easy.
Niggas will slap your mom out. Niggas will slap your mom out. Niggas.
I hope he gets shadow banned. And I'm not talking about the script guy, I'm talking about the guy on the bottom. I'm not going to say his name because it is TOS. There's 77 of 300. I'm actually going to just back out of this and restart the search here in a minute. My mind is completely just flushed now. Like, I don't remember what we were talking about last, other than FNAF. Okay, back. I think this is what I was talking about before. What's the easiest versus what's the hardest part? I think the easiest part is probably going to be the coding, of course, as usual. Maybe decorations might not be as much of a struggle this time. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. Modeling isn't going to be that hard, I don't think. If anything, it might be a challenge because of Spring Chat, but we'll see. I think the hardest part is going to be the research and the coding for the mini games. I think those are going to be the hardest parts of the map. Like, I know I just said, like, easiest and hardest would be coding. Yes, I get that, but specifically coding in general for the gameplay isn't as hard. But when it comes to the two-dimensional gameplay, like the mini-games and stuff, the Easter eggs, it's a pain in the ass. It's probably going to be a pain in the ass. I'm not sure. We'll have to figure it out. Like, I mean, I did it for FNAF 2. It was a struggle, yes. It was mind-numbing, but I got it done. But like I said, I don't have enough experience to be confident with that yet. You know? So that's probably the reason why I'm thinking it's going to be difficult. Who knows? Might be the easiest thing in the game to code. I don't know. It just, I guess it all depends on when I get to it. I'm also trying to remember if there was any, like, what's the gameplay? I don't think there was a cutscene in the beginning, was there? I don't think there was a cutscene at all in the beginning of the game. I think it just straight up booted to the menu. And then you, of course, jump into the first night, which is a tutorial. And there's no enemies that night, so you get the basics of everything. And then the first mini game is there for the Bloom Boy. But we're not going to focus on, like, the mini games of the Easter egg stuff yet. I'm not thinking that yet right now. I don't know. Man, why are we facing CDL sweats? Jeesh. Nah, I'm just gonna back out every time I get those matches, dude. It was just fine earlier, and then now it is just bombarded by nobodies. Okay, yeah, like the mini game for the like where you're an animatronic walking around. I don't think it's gonna be that hard. I'll still figure it out. It's probably gonna be like the same assets when it came to whoops, wrong thing. I don't want that. I want this one. There we go. Yeah, it's probably gonna be like the same assets and same coding as the mini game when you're walking around as Freddy. As it should be pretty much the damn near the same script and same mechanics. It's just walking, and then there's walls that you can bonk into. There's rooms you can go into, and then if you try to go to the top room, it's gonna throw an error code, and then you're gonna get killed by a purple guy. As it's an auto chase sequence, I guess. So that's not half as bad. That's doable. I would say the one I made from before was probably more scarier when it came to that specific room and that cutscene of you playing as Freddy or whatever character, because you actually got the armor. You were literally him in 3D space. But I think the scariest part about it was the fact that the zombie was just pure RNG. Like, it could go after you, sometimes it wouldn't. And then sometimes it would go after you out of just nowhere. It scares you, you know? Like, it's just like, where the hell is he? And you got blindness, too, so you have no idea what's happening. I think that one was probably the scariest part of the game. I don't know. Jesus, bro. But yes, I definitely need to do the research. I cannot wait to do research, man. I gotta figure it all out. We'll see. Jeez Louise. Okay, this is a lot more of a tolerable lobby. Like, I'm actually doing something rather than getting absolutely stomped on by CDL nobodies, you know. It's so much better. Like, I know I'm top 90 in headshots right now, but geez Louise. It doesn't mean I'm on their level of sweatiness. It's just I'm really good at hitting headshots. I mean, yes, there's a major difference when it comes to the skill gap between a player that's good at hitting headshots versus the player that's good at playing the game. Of course, I'm not in their level of good when it comes to playing the game, because I take my sweet time with it and try not to rush myself for consistency's sake. Because if I were to start sweating it out and going full tryhard mode and all this stuff, that would probably fail and end up failing miserably and making me miserable, most likely in the process. It's not going to be a fun experience for both me and my enemies. And then, thanks to me sweating it out and trying my hardest, skill base is going to kick my ass for it, and I'm going to get even worse lobbies, which results in less efficiency and just less success. Hence, this is why I have to play like this, kind of like a bot that doesn't use movement at all, other than tactical sprinting and maybe the occasional crouch, to avoid skill-based matchmaking's punishment for playing aggressively. This is why. So, of course my skill base is going to be easier if I don't sweat it out and do stupid things. But, yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. That's why I play like this. This is why I take my time and I don't sweat it out. It's because I know for a fact skill base is going to destroy me if I do that. therefore making the grind even more frustrating and not fun. And as well as it can be inconsistent because, you know, the less skill the players have, the easier it is for me to hit the headshots because they're not abusing movement. They don't do what I do. They're not good at the game, I guess. It's just, the less I abuse movement, the more likely I'm going to find players that are not abusing movement, like in this lobby, for example. And it's just a lot easier over time. Like, literally take the last match I just left earlier and compare it to this one. Like, how hard was it for me to hit headshots there? It was pretty damn difficult. I mean, I know I'm struggling right now because I'm trying to focus and talk. And I'm, of course, obviously not the best. No shit. I'm trying my best here. But you get what I'm saying. Like, it's like, it was night and day difference for my performance. Where the last lobby I was in was just harder to hit because they're jumping, they're sliding, they're doing everything they can to stay alive. And that is the reverse of a kill cam. What the fuck? Okay, that's actually cool. Sorry to go off topic here for a moment, but that was a reverse kill cam for me. I've never seen that until now. Where they didn't get the kill, but I was the one to kill them. Like a victim's point of view kill cam. That is sick! That's cool. I like that. That is a first in my Call of Duty career seeing that. Where a bug made it look like a feature. Like that, specifically with kill cams. Seeing the enemy's point of view for a kill cam. Final kill cams, to be specific. That's awesome. Like, I was... Like, he didn't even get a kill, I don't think, at that moment. I don't know. No, but that's like a once-in-a-lifetime kind of glitch to see and have that actually pay off as an effect for me. You know. Anyways, getting back on topic again. The last match I played, where it was on Cell Ship, was just absolutely disgusting. Where everyone's using movement and stuff, which made it a lot harder for me to hit the headshot. But, of course, the last match I just played on Stash House is a night and day difference on their skill level, with it being them not using movement to their advantage and everything, which made my job a lot easier for hitting the headshot. This is once again why I play casual aggressive, as I like to call it, and not use movement to my advantage, except for tactical sprinting. Like, tactical sprinting is totally fine because, you know, that is fine with me. I'm not a fan of using jump shot or crouch or prone or slide or dive or anything like that, or tac stance or mounting, mainly because it will hinder my ability to hit headshots, because obviously I'm making it harder for them to shoot me and I'm making it harder for me to shoot them. And it increases my skill-based matchmaking, which is a loss. And I am not going to test that out and be like, yeah, let me try it out. No, I'm good. I mean, also another thing I'll mention too, like, I'm fine with mantling ever so rarely. It just really depends on what the situation was. Like, I don't like mantling that often, but if I have to, I will. Same thing for sliding. Like, I don't ever want to slide, but if I have to, I will. And the only map so far in the small map mosh pit that I have to slide, or I just have to crouch and walk normally, would be the brand new map Yard. There's a garage door that's like partially open, and you can crouch walk through there, or you could slide through there, which is like a forced entry. You have to go through it like that. You can't just walk through it. I mean, without crouching or proning. So, to make it more convenient in general, I just slide right through it. Oh yeah, that's another movement thing I don't abuse either, slide canceling. That's another thing I totally forgot was in this game. Because once again, I don't use it other than, like, for zombies, which makes sense. Another thing I use slide... Okay, look, I can do the movements and stuff. I know a bit about the movements and using it to my advantage. But I don't use it in multiplayer. I only use it either in Warzone or Zombies. Because there's no skill-based matchmaking in Zombies. But in Warzone, I don't usually play it that often, and I want to give it my best shot because it is all about being your best and making it happen. So, of course, I'm going to use my best movement I can to make the victory most likely possible, you know. But in here, for me, I don't give a fuck about winning or losing, or the objective at all. I'm just here for kills. Primarily headshots. Because I'm a headshot player. Now, I'm sure people out there are probably more thinking like if they were to look at me and see what I'm doing, they're probably going to immediately think like, why not play the objective? Why aren't you using your movement? Like, it's, well, for one, it's my playstyle. I don't give a fuck about objective, KD, win-loss. Okay then. I don't care about any of those stats in general. The only stat I care about, which is my objective, is headshots and headshot percentage. That's all I care about. From before, it used to be just headshot percentage, but until they got rid of the ability to check how many headshots you got and what you're up against for the leaderboards weekly on like a COD tracker or whatever it is, a tracker network, until they took away that ability ever since Modern Warfare 2 came out, I had no choice but to rely on the leaderboards, which was the only thing I could rely on was critical kills. Or critical damage, as they call it. So, essentially that year it felt like there was just no leaderboards. There was nothing. Oh, I forgot I don't have a deagle on my secondary, and it doesn't even have a fast draw. Yeah, I'll have to fix that later. So yeah, that year it really did feel like it was just not the year for the grind. Even though I did give it my best shot and still stuck with it, my main objective last year for Call of Duty was to look at my weapons and see how well I did with headshot percentage. Which is why I chased headshot percentage on a lot of my guns that year. Like the TAC-M, the EBR-14, the LMS. Because those marksman rifles could one-shot headshot. In other words, I tried my hardest with every single gun in the game to just keep that headshot percentage up and not go for body shots. And I did amazing that year. And I think my total headshot percentage that year was like 50-something, like 51. And compared to last year, which was around 42. Well, the year before that, which would be Vanguard, which was around like 42 or 46. I don't really remember. But this year, I think it's like 53 or something. I mean, it's in the thumbnail. It shows the headshot percentage there for the value. It's like 53, 56, I don't remember. But, nonetheless, the point is, like, I like to push for headshot kills. And, it's just my gameplay and how I do, and I understand other people's objectives and stuff, but I'm not letting other people's objectives and their opinions change my stance when it comes to this game, you know. Like, yeah, they could shit talk all they want and be like, dude, this guy does not use movement, he's trash, he only goes for headshots, he doesn't even play right. Well, at least I am in top 1,000 for headshots. Hell, top 100 for headshots in the game. Can you believe that? I'm willing to bet my headshot percentage, sorry, not percentage. I'm willing to bet my headshots... No, what is it? I'm willing to bet the position I'm in right now for my headshots would be even higher if there weren't cheaters on the top of the board. Like, on the very tippy top of the board are some illegitimate players that have no social media anywhere. And it's like bots. They have fake KD ratios, fake kill counts, all that stuff. It's so fake. And like their like best kill game or something or whatever, it's so fake. There's so many people up there that are fake as fuck. And I'm surprised they're not taken off the leaderboard somehow. Like, I would like to be able to use that and just report them and say, like, submit a report saying that it's fake. You know, they obviously reverse boosted to get to do this or that. It's bad. But I don't know who's legitimate and who's not on the top of the board. Like, I am willing to consider taking my time to research every single username in there from the top 1 to top 100 and see who's legitimate and who's not, and just essentially make my own chart showing who it really is at what value legitimately. So I'm willing to bet I'd probably be in top 80, maybe top 75 if those fake accounts on the top were gone. I mean, hell, I'm actually probably going to do it this way too. I'm going to probably submit a report feedback on Activision's website, on the Activision leaderboards, letting them know that there are some fake accounts on this game that need to be removed. Or at least, not just removed, but obviously first inspected and stuff to see if they're playing legitimately, but obviously I'm going to point out the ones that are very suspicious and just figure it out from there, and hopefully they take them off the leaderboards and ban their accounts if they are confirmed suspiciously fake, you know. But there's just, it's just no, man. Like, why? It doesn't make any sense. Like, some of these make literally no sense. And what makes even more no sense is that they don't even like stream or do anything. They don't have any content on any form of social media platform as far as I'm seeing. I mean, once again, I still gotta research. And it's just like, it makes no sense. I mean, not just that, but those people who are top 10, probably top 15, are at least top 1,000 in kills. And it makes no sense. Also, just to reread, would you like to see the Warzone map and how... Oh, would like to see the Warzone map and how well... Oh, yeah, of course. I got that part. Now I know what you meant. Okay. For a second I thought you said you made a Warzone map. As of right now, there's really nothing to show, literally, because I don't have a second player to demonstrate anything yet. And besides, I'm saving all the hype and excitement for when we actually get the chance to party up and play together. So I'm just gonna be patient here and wait on that, and it'll make the video so much more exciting and just so much more interesting to watch, rather than spoil the best parts in the beginning before the video even happens, you know? So as of right now, I do not have any plans to make a before video or stream or anything showing and spoiling anything that's going to be happening that match, because there's just a lot that's going to be very interesting and I don't want to show just yet. But all I can say is this intro is going to be insane if my friends let me do it. That's the key words there, because my friends are literally afraid of the intro. It's going to be that good and scary. It's going to be awesome. And yes, I've also tested this on the server itself as like a quick test demo to see if it would work and not lag, and it works. Also, I should make it to where... I should change that, yeah. No, there was just another thing that I forgot to mentally change. Well, not mentally, but like change in the thing, but I thought of it mentally. The UU... hang on. Man, my stomach is just bleh right now, like acid reflux is getting the best of me. The UUIDs that are copied into this classified intro whoever calls it in, essentially, for the streak itself, and I just gave it away a little bit, but it's alright. The streak that has... Okay, so the streak that gets spawned in will have the user's UUID for the first whatever part of the UUID so that they don't get killed by it. I'm probably going to have to reset that to 0 for the streak itself so that it targets everyone. Because I didn't think of that. It's going to be targeting everyone except me. Because I'm going to be the one to call it in. So I'll have to set that to 0 and not have it store as my thing as I used it, you know. Alright, I gotta go bathroom real quick, so we're gonna go take a quick restroom break. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so let's get back into the game. Okay, so like I said, with the intro, it's gonna be so good. I also have an idea, but I gotta find a location of where to store the score streak. So that when it's ready, when we... Okay, look. The intro is gonna be scripted in a sense, because if I were to do it out of the blue, I think Berserker would leave the game. And I don't want that to happen. Because I already told him about the idea, and he was like, no, don't do it. I'm like, why? Why not? It would be a sick intro. And he's like, no, dude. Like, I'm like, what's wrong with it? It's such a cool score streak. I'm like, dude, don't be afraid of it. We could script it if you want for the beginning so that it's not going to be, like, unfair. Because, yes, of course it's obviously going to be an unfair advantage with that score streak. And it's only going to be for that one match. It's not like it's going to stay after the match is over, because I scripted it to end and kill all the extra ones once it's done, but I'm just, like, I'm trying my best to convince him. He's just like, no, don't fucking add it, dude. I'm like, okay, alright, I won't add it, jeez. Even though I fucking added it, but, so, yes, I added the streak. I can only get it, no one else can get it, because it's not scripted in there to be obtainable through chests or anything other than a summon command. And when I mean summon, I mean you have to give yourself the item of a carrot on a stick with a certain custom model data. And then you'll be able to activate the streak. So, it's going to be a one-time use thing because it's so overpowered. It's ridiculously overpowered and would break the game. But yeah, I made that for fun. And it's going to be an amazing intro. And I think everyone's reaction when they see it is going to be great too. But once again, I think thanks to Berserker being super, like, scared of it, I guess you could say. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. I understand it. It's only going to be a one-time use. It's not going to be used again after that. And I'm not saying one-time use per game, I'm just saying one-time use for that entire session, because, you know, it's obviously overpowered and I wanted it for the intro. And to see how well we play the game with it too, because I'm actually going to also program it for it to be, there's no user unique identification, which means it's targeting everyone. So, with that out of the way, like, I'd have to let them know in advance, like, we're going to be doing this, and we're going to be actually summoning in the streak. Or either that, or I'm not sure. Maybe, like, I'll figure it out. Because, you know, like, Berserkers thinks it's extremely unfair. I get it, too. I completely get it. It is a very unfair score streak. But it's going to be amazing for the intro and to hear their reactions legitimately. So that's why I'm debating on, should I tell them when we're going to do that streak? Or should I not? Or should I make it a code word? Or what? Like, I should probably tell them this is going to be an experimental Warzone match. You guys ready? And they'll probably if they agree to it, then of course they're going to know that they're going to be in an experimental Warzone match. And they're going to see that, and they're going to have their natural reactions without spoiling anything. So I think that would work perfectly fine. Like, I think even better would be, it's not going to be the first match with the experimental, because I don't want it to be, like, overshadowed. I think it'd be best to have the experimental match mid-game. Like, mid-session of just playing the whole map and stuff together. So, like, maybe, like, on the 3rd or 4th match, I'll be like, hey, do you guys want to try the experimental playlist? And they'll probably be like, yeah, or experimental match with some changes. And they'll probably be like, yeah, sure, why not? And I'll be like, alright, fuck it, let's do it. And then, of course, like, I'll give myself the item to launch the experimental thing, and we'll be set. And then, it's gonna be great, dude. But yes, I am just as excited as anyone else here. It's going to be amazing. Especially the intro, man. I am the most excited for the intro out of anything else in the game. But also, to spice things up even more, yet again, there are new weapons in the game again. When it comes to the mod for TAC-Z. For like the weapons mod. I'm not programming any weapons in there. They're adding it themselves. So I'm using those weapons as well. I almost said mods. Technically it is a mod, but you know, I'm using those weapons as well and adding them into the game. Well, into the map. So I have to program them in as a droppable item from the chest loot. Which isn't half as bad. It's just I gotta read the data values of the item and then like implement it with the chest and add the RNG and stuff like that, you know. What weapons are overpowered, what weapons are underpowered, where they belong for difficulty or rarity. Because what I prioritize is overpowered weapons go into the legendary status. And anything that's underpowered is going to be straight into the uncommon items slot. But there are some new overpowered weapons in that game that they added for the mod itself, and it's extremely broken. I've already covered a video, I think, on the current new weapons. If not, I think I have to record it again, I'm not sure. But they added 4 new weapons from the 1.1 hotfix, and they turned it into the 1.2 version. What they added was... okay, for those who don't want to be spoiled, I'd recommend muting the audio for at least 30 seconds. I'll let you guys know when I start that segment. Actually, you know what? Better yet. I will inspect my weapon with this inspect animation. Oh, never mind. Watch this be kill cam. Hang on, wait. I don't know if it is. I was not... Yeah, it is. Well then. GG's.
Good game, good game.
GG.
Good game, had a lot of fun. Good game, guys.
Yeah, GG, boys. Have a good next match.
Damn! Okay, that was the most wholesome match yet. Everyone in game chat literally just was like, GG's. That's awesome! Like, you don't get that anymore in this game. It's... Wow. That actually brought... Dude, my faith in humanity just got restored then and there. Jeez Louise. Wow. That felt great. Oh, update requires restart. Okay, then. Alright, we gotta restart the game. Okay. So for those who don't want to get spoiled on what the 4 new weapons are in the game, I recommend muting your mic. What? I recommend muting the stream for at least 30 seconds. Or if you see my cursor of my mouse do a star pattern, that's when I'll signal that it is over. I'll do this, like this, whenever it's over. So you guys can unmute then and there if you don't want to be spoiled. Spoiling in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so they added an AA-12 shotgun, which is extremely overpowered. They added a CZ-75 auto handgun, which is actually very trash, in my opinion, with the damage for the Warzone system. But it's still really good for just normal gameplay. They added an RPK LMG, which is like an AK-47, but now in an LMG form, which is higher damage and a bigger magazine. And they also added 2 more guns I totally forgot about, which was the the M16A4 and M16A1, one of them being full auto and another one being in burst. Okay, spoilers are over. Okay. Also, I gotta check and see if the... Yes, okay, good. Whoops, no, don't lock preview. There we go. Okay. So yeah, that's what they added into the game. I also lied when it came to the weapon count. I forgot it was 5 and not 4. Oh, nope, 6. There is 6. I'm sorry. Mute again for 10 seconds for those who don't want to be spoiled. Okay, spoiling in 3, 2, 1. A Golden Desert Eagle chambered in 357 Magnum. Okay, you guys can unmute now if you didn't want to be spoiled. Okay. Sorry about that. There were 6 weapons total. I thought there was only 4 because of the past update plus 2, but no, it was actually 6 plus 2. I messed up on my end there, but yes, those are the weapons. Also, as a matter of fact, there is an image that I found. Not just an image, a bunch of screenshots for weapons that are coming soon in the game that were leaked by me. Well, technically by anyone, if they were to go to the config of Minecraft's config and then go into TAC-Z. What I found was there's a bunch of files for upcoming weapons. Yeah, here we go. I got the whole thing, because they have a bunch of them modeled and stuff, too. So for those who do not want to be spoiled, I would once again recommend not watching the screen share until it is done. But at the same time, there's only probably like 1 or 2 people here, so who cares? Alright, anyways, we're going to get right into it. I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to change my display capture real quick to this one. Here are the weapons. Let's take a look. Okay, so we have a bunch of weapons in here that are from the config files from TAC-Z. And these are the weapons that look finalized but are not implemented into the game. There's a bunch. We have, of course, the AA-12 shotgun that's already in the game now. The AWP, the AK-12, which I'm actually going to zoom into these a little bit, but they're 64 by 64, so it's very crappy looking. But yes, there's an AK-12 in this. AK-47, which we already knew about. The B93R, which is a 3-round burst pistol, which is also known as like the M93 Rafficas. The C96, which is a full auto pistol from World War II era, which was also called the machine pistol in other games. The Colt Python revolver. The CZ-75, which we already have. Oh, sorry, CZ-75 original pistol, which we do not have. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. No. The CZ-75, yes, we have it, but it's full auto. But yet there's another one with the auto, and it has a mag as the thing. This was not the one we got in the game, by the way. And of course, DB long, DB short, Deagle. And then we got a DP-28, which is a World War II light machine gun with a disc-like magazine on the top, which people like to call it the dinner plate. We also have the FAL coming in, which is going to be probably really good in Warzone as well. We have the Glock 18. We already have the Glock 17 in this game, but the Glock 18 being in this game is going to be cool too. The G3, which is already in the game. There's actually two. There's a G3 and a G3 slot, which I don't understand what's going on here. But I think this is the one that's already in the game. And this one's a different one, so I'm not sure. The MP5, which we already have. The Card 98K being a sniper. That's going to be coming soon, it looks to be, which is a World War II sniper rifle, which is also known as the Mosin Nagant. The M4A1 SMG is going to be in this game, which is also the Tommy gun from World War II. The M4A1, the M24, I think we already have... No, this is new. This is a marksman rifle, looks to be. So we have the M24, the M60, which looks to be a light machine gun. I think this is also in World War II, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. An M82, which looks like another sniper rifle with a bipod. The M92, I don't know what this is. I think this is... Maybe it's just another handgun. I don't really remember. M95, we already have that. M249, we already got. Another shotgun, what looks to be a pump action with no stock. M590. An M870, a trench gun from World War II. M1014 semi-automatic shotgun as well. M1873 old Colt revolver. M1911, so we'll have the 1911s in the game as well as a handgun. MGL-40, which is a grenade launcher. The Micro Uzi, which is a submachine gun / pistol with a high magazine-ish kinda and fast fire rate. The minigun in this game, that's gonna be insane. The MK14, which is probably going to be my main marksman rifle, which looks nice. The MK23, another pistol. The MK47, which kind of reminds me of just like the SKS in this... SKS? What the hell? It kind of reminds me of the SVA in this game, the SVA 545. Which is also known as an... Oh, jeez, I forgot the name, and I'm getting heartburn again. This shit sucks. Or not heartburn, well, acid reflex. The MK47 honestly kind of looks like... I mean, I could be wrong on this, and I'm going to look like an idiot for saying this. I forgot the name of the gun. I completely forgot the name of the gun. What the hell was that one gun that was a DLC gun in Black Ops 2 that was an AR? Or whatever that one was that was like... I don't even think it was DLC. I think it was just a base gun in the game. But it had that weird side banana mag. Where it was kind of just like a bit on the side. And it was like the first two shots were faster than the others. But whatever that gun is. That's my guess. MP7, we already got that. MP9 would be a nice one too. Another interesting submachine gun. Fast shooting probably. MRAD, I think this is a sniper rifle. The MSR is another sniper rifle that's going to be interesting, I think. P90 will be also very interesting. The QBZ-95 should be a light machine gun. Bullpup. Very nice. QBZ-191, another AR-style weapon. RPG, we already got. RPK, yep. Scar H is going to be an interesting one because we already do have a Scar in the game, which I think is this one? But I don't remember it being yellow. I'm not sure. Maybe there's another Scar that I'm not noticing. Okay, Scar L. Scar MK20, which looks like a sniper variant. And then like the SIG MCX Spear, which is going to be awesome. The SKS, the SPR-15, that's nice. STI 2011. I don't know what handgun this is, but that looks awesome. The Tech 9 is gonna be nice too. The Timeless 50. The TTI G34 handgun. Type 81, which looks like another AK kind of like weapon. The UDP 9, which I don't even know what this is. This looks like a submachine gun. Looks nice though. Uzi, Vector 45 slot. Yet there's two of them. I think it's just a stretched image of the same thing. The VZ61. This looks like a pistol slash a submachine gun, which is the Scorpion. Yeah, those are all the weapons that are in here with finalized pictures for the TAC-Z mod. So, for those looking forward to updates and stuff like that with the TAC-Z, these are the weapons to look forward to. There's a lot of interesting ones in here, man. I mean, there are a total of 64 screenshots in here. But yeah, what do you guys think? I think this is going to be absolutely insane once they get around to making this happen and implementing it in the game. Because the models look completely done. I mean, I'm sure there are some that have changed. I will also try to look in comparison to see what's changed and what hasn't when it comes to this texture, picture, whatever, compared to the final product that we get. And see what's changed, like maybe textures have changed. Like, for example, with the FN Scar, or just the Scar H or whatever we got, wasn't yellow. Like, there wasn't the yellow tan. It was like a gray or something like that we got instead. So, I'm not really sure if they changed it or not. I don't know. I have to look. I mean, it's still very awesome to see this. I mean, who knows? Maybe that was a gun that wasn't in this list yet. And it's a completely different Scar. But yeah, we're getting weapons like this stuff in here. And it's just an insane list to look at and just see what's coming up with the mod. And I can't wait to see the new weapons and add them into Warzone. In Minecraft, of course. It's going to be amazing. But anyways, we're going to get right back into this. I'm just going to delete the display capture so I don't lag. And let's hop right back into this. To be honest, the Fun Times might need some oh yeah, the Fun Time I said Foxy. The Fun Time ones? Yeah, of course the Fun Time characters are going to get full body models. I mean, especially since their endoskeletons are even more detailed and a mess to figure out. Come on, boys. But yes, there is a lot of interesting stuff going on for the TAC-Z mod, and I am looking forward to it. I mean, hell, I've been checking every single day to see, like, if there's a brand new update or not for TAC-Z itself, which I'm actually going to check once again. And the last update that came out was July 13th, so there's nothing new yet, but I am looking forward to it. And I'm really hoping that they upgrade to 1.20.1 because the mod right now is currently 1.20. But still, I am excited to see what they're adding new to the game, and it's just going to be awesome. Like, there's just so many weapons that are just, like, already I'm looking at, and it's just like, dude, this is going to be sick once they finish it, you know? It's going to be great. Okay, let's get into this. Also, I gotta execute someone in this game. I want to see what my execution looks like. Because I have changed the execution. Wow. That was a hit marker on the head. I must have hit him in the ear. Oh, jeez. What is going on? What weapon am I using? Oh, shit. Okay, then. Wait a minute. No, don't tell me they hot nerfed this, did they? Could you imagine if Sledgehammer Games was watching my stream right now and they saw me using this gun and they were like, we didn't nerf this gun enough. We need to nerf it again. I'm gonna be so upset. Dude, they nerfed the MTZ Interceptor harder than the fucking... harder than Blackbeard in Rainbow Six Siege. It's been getting constant nerfs. I don't understand why they're nerfing it this hard into the ground. At some point, this gun's probably going to be a 2-shot headshot at all ranges, and it's going to be devastating. Like, I'm actually nervous for this gun. Like, I don't use it that often until now because I'm actually branching out and using new guns. But the one reason why I don't use this gun in general is because its damage range is so nerfed into the ground for its 1-shot headshot capability. And they just keep nerfing it harder and harder. Like, don't get me wrong. I understand, like, the beginning nerfs where it was, like, 193 damage to the head, which is ridiculous. But now now they're just nerfing it down to the point where it is going to be a 1-shot headshot in its first damage range. And simply just nerfing its range to the point where you need range buffing attachments to be able to accomplish what you could before the nerfs, and it's just extremely frustrating because now I'm having to change my loadouts entirely to make them work in this multiplayer experience. Like, I don't know if it's just because, like, Warzone or something, I don't know. But, like, I'm also reconsidering having to extend its range yet again with a long barrel instead of a suppressor. I'm thinking of sacrificing the suppressor to be able to extend my range out to 1-shot headshot a little bit further now. But I'm just saying, this is getting ridiculous with these nerfs. Like, they just nerfed this gun this season. I think the weapon used to do like 25. No, hang on, let me reword that. I think this weapon used to be a 1-shot headshot out to like 26 meters. And they nerfed it to the point where it's like 14 or 16 meters for a 1-shot headshot. Which means I have to use high grain ammunition to essentially revert that change. And if they keep nerfing this gun, I don't know how to feel. There's only 3 marksman rifles in the entire game outside of Modern Warfare 2 weapons that can 1-shot headshot. That being the MTZ Interceptor, the Kar 98K, and the not EBR-14, sorry, wrong gun, the KVD Enforcer. Those are the only 3 guns in the entire game for their marksman rifle category that can 1-shot headshot. And the KVD Enforcer, of course, excels in that category still to this day for the range. But the reason I'm not using the Enforcer right now is because I'm wanting to branch out and try different things that can 1-shot headshot. And it's just like, they keep nerfing this gun into the ground. I don't know if it's because of its stats in general for movement or not. I don't know. Wow, that was a collat headshot that should have been a hit marker because of the damage range nerfs. But I still want to at least keep myself off the radar without sacrificing something for ADS or Sprint-to-Fire. But I might just have to. Like, right now, it's a debate on if I take off the suppressor. Like, if they do another nerf like this again with the damage range, what's the cost? What am I going to change? I don't know. I'm going to guess I'm going to have to take off the suppressor and put on a long barrel to compensate for the loss of the damage range. But also, I want to mention with this gun, it used to be 154 headshot damage before Season 5. And then they released a patch note for the Season 5 stating what was nerfed and stuff. And as soon as I read the patch notes and saw the Interceptor got like a 25% reduction on damages or something like that, I nearly fell out of my chair. I thought it was over for this gun. I thought this gun was done in rings. I thought it was going to become a 2-shot headshot from now on. I was about to be extremely upset. But until I looked into the in-game stats and saw that that it only went down from 154 headshot damage to 153, I'm like, I was like, whoa, okay, thank God. But then I looked at that damage range and it was like 15 or 16 meters with no attachments. I'm like, oh no, dude, why? Why are they doing this? They need to stop They need to stop nerfing this gun. Like, dude, damn near they need to have different multipliers for different games. Like, for fuck's sake. Like, I don't know, man. At this rate, it needs to be its own fucking game when it comes to Warzone. Because, goddamn. They keep nerfing everything for both, you know? Like, they're trying to balance it out for both, and it ends up hurting one more than the other. I don't understand their decisions anymore. And also, can I mention the Core 45? I'm sure they already know what they've done to the Core 45. They absolutely slaughtered the Core 45. It's unusable. It's a handgun, by the way. The Core 45. It is dead. That handgun is dead. It's done. It's unusable. They nerfed the fire rate in half. Which means you're always going to be outgunned by any gun in this game, including the Modern Warfare 2 weapons. Can you believe that? Don't believe me? I'll show you. Okay. Let me show you real quick. I'll show you a comparison of what it used to fire like, right? I'll also use this class as an example. I'm going to select a weapon that used to be just like its original fire rate. Okay, this is what the fire rate used to be. Approximately. And now, what is it? With no attachments? Oh wait, did they reverse they reverted it. Oh, they fixed it. They took back the change. It's back. I think it was an unintentional change. The Core 45 is now back. Yeah, that must have been... Yeah, that was definitely unintentional. It was so slow and unusable. Now the Core 45 is back. It's perfectly fine. Never mind. I take back what I said. Sweet. I should also make a, hang on, wait. I gotta find exclusive ace. I'm gonna do a super thanks. Yeah, I'm just doing a super thanks to Exclusive Ace, letting him know that the Core 45 has been finally fixed. Okay. No, I don't want the Bass B, I want the Interceptor. No, I was just about to, like, say, like, show an example of what it literally is now for its fire rate. But nope, it is fixed now. It's back to what it used to be. I don't know if it's back to its original values or not, and I don't know if Exclusive Ace already knows about it or not. And also, I don't know if this was just because of this recent update requires restart or not, but I thought I would send that to him. I thought I'd send a super thanks his way, letting him know that the Core 45 is now fixed. That's awesome, man. I'm happy to see that it's fixed, because that was stupid. It was so stupid. I just really hope I wasn't late on that. Like, I hope they just patched that, you know what I mean? I don't know how long it's been when they fixed that or not, but yeah, it's now better. It's back to normal. So I was about to say, like, I was gonna show a prime example of the 445's fire rate, which was awful. Essentially, it was the fire rate of this gun that I'm using right now. It was unusable, unplayable. It's stupid. I mean, I've even tried getting a quad feed headshots only with it, and I can only pull off a double kill. And I would go negative so badly in the game too. I would have a .10 KD after that. It was that bad. It was that unusable that I would have 4 kills and 40 deaths or something stupid like that. It was that bad. I'm not even kidding. And I was just doing it for fun to try to get a quad feed headshots only with that nerf to see if I could make it happen, but now it's too late.
No.
But yeah, that nerf was extreme. I've never seen a gun nerfed so hard in my life in this game. Like, wow. That was just ridiculously stupid and unnecessary for a nerf to a handgun that bad. Damn, this match is just popping heads. I think I missed someone in there, but it's whatever. Best, I'm just repositioning. I'm gonna see if I can get a lineup. That I'm trying to figure out right now. Ah, come on. I was gonna go for the gunship. Oh well. When I got the sister location map, it's definitely gonna take... It's gonna make some... yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. They're making the custom models and stuff. Man, you're just making me want to work on it, dude. I'm actually, like, every time I talk to you, the more I get motivated back into this. I love it. Don't get me wrong. It's totally fine. Like, I'm glad to see this motivation. Damn it. That was a... I shot him in the neck. But yeah, like I said, I'm looking forward to working on it on FNAF 3. But I'm more looking forward to, like, anything above FNAF 3. Because it'll be brand new territory. But yeah, it's just, I think the main like, the thing that... Hang on. God damn it. There's a real feed opportunity right up here, dude, and I don't want to miss it. What is happening right now? Jeez Louise, I'm missing... Oh, that's a teammate. Okay. Like, I think the most exciting part for me in map making again would be, like, I guess hands down the models right there. Like, the models are probably going to be the most fun part. The least fun part is probably going to be decoration and programming the 2D game modes. And the research. Like, I just wish Van Jamali could do the research for me instead of me doing it, but... So I guess it's understandable. I mean, it is what it is. Man, was that my first body shot? Oh no, that was definitely not. Sheesh. Goddamn, what is happening this match? I don't understand. Okay. Turn up the AC a little bit so it's not as cold. that's... What the okay. It's like I couldn't line it up. What are you doing? Okay. What is this lobby? Like, it's absolute cheese, and I love it. Like, it's stupidly easy. Like, what is this? I mean, this is, like, yet another great reason why I don't sweat. I don't abuse movement or anything. This is why. You guys could probably have lobbies just like this if you guys didn't abuse movement. But no! You guys have to rely on metas because you're bad at the game. I mean, not everyone, obviously. I'm just saying for those who do nothing but sweat in this game and just use the meta weapons. That's the audience part I'm targeting, but yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to use the meta. Branch out and use different guns. Be unique, don't be a copy-paste.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know who was the priority target there. Jeez Louise. Like, they both were just, like, equal when it came to, who was gonna kill me first kind of thing. That's another thing I'm still trying to learn and figure out is targets. Like, who to prioritize and who not to prioritize when it comes to gunfights. Because if you kill the guy that's not the least... sorry, if you kill the guy that's the least priority... Oh my god, I'm gonna re-English there. If you kill the player that has the least chance of killing you, and you instead don't target the one that has the biggest chance of killing you, you're probably gonna lose that gunfight with and miss out on kills. Really? A mosquito drone? So, like, trying to prioritize who's gonna kill you first is better so that you have a chance to take out the guy that might not be paying attention. Rather than kill the guy that's not paying attention first while the other guy's looking right at you and have his gun ready to go, you know? I mean, I guess you could technically say the same thing in real life, but not really, because this is a video game and real life is different. But, like, if I was thinking real life, it'd be like the war, like an actual war thing, you know? Not me, but military. You know what I mean? Like, them military people doing their military jobs. I'm sure they've also been trained on that, too. Yeah, I know I shouldn't say stuff like this. My apologies. But I'm just saying, in general, it's just a good concept to keep in mind when playing games. Is, who's not paying attention and who's paying attention when you target multiple people in the same thing. You know. Go for the one that's probably got their ADS ready to go. Oh, okay, bro. God, I just want to triple kill at some point. Apparently, it's just too much to ask. Oh, man, I'm trying way too hard to line this shit up. Like, dude, yesterday I had a beautiful triple collat opportunity, only for it to be a collateral, and I was using a shotgun with slugs, and I had like a nice, perfect quad opportunity, if anything, but unfortunately the fourth guy that was supposed to be part of the collateral moved out of the way when I took the shot, and the third guy that should have been in the collateral somehow didn't. He was almost lined up perfectly, if anything, so I don't know how I ended up failing that. I don't know if it's something with ping or not, I don't know. But I have the footage for it, and I was honestly, like, shocked and at the same time frustrated that I did not get the triple. Because I have been trying my best to get a triple collab for a long time, and I am just... I have yet to hit one on PC, I think. I mean, that could be... No, that's actually a lie. I have. I hit one on Vanguard, but... Still! You know, it would be nice to have an opportunity someday to make it happen, and I actually get it. But it's been a very, very, very long time, and those are teammates, by the way. Good job, me! Wow! 74 headshots of 81?
Oh,
74 of 81 headshots. GG's.
viste, estás jugando con la pistola esa que te dije.
I have no idea what he said.
Cuico. Mira un tomate.
I have no idea. I think he's speaking in a different language. I don't know. I don't know if he can English. I thought he could. Oh well. What a match, dude. Wow. That was a really good one. Damn. Also, this weapon's almost there for Mercury. Like, yes, I'm debating on what to change on this gun. Because what I'm thinking about is getting this I'm thinking of switching over to this muzzle, or sorry, this barrel in replacement for this suppressor. Because this suppressor only is just for silencing the weapon and nothing else. As you can see, there's no downsides. But there are different suppressors that can increase the range a little bit, but it costs with ADS speeds. And I don't want to like cost ADS at all. So what I'm thinking of is switching out that suppressor for that barrel, which means I'm no longer going to be hidden from the radar when I use it. But in return, it's going to be a one-shot headshot at a lot more ranges than what it is right now. So, actually, you know what? Let's give it an experiment. I'm actually going to experiment with it. I'm actually going to try it out this match. It's going to be after this life real quick. I'm going to miss having it suppressed. But it is what it is. I mean, it's either that or I sacrifice an optic or some other attachment, which I don't really plan to sacrifice. So now I'm going to be shown on the radar at all times, which is not good. I mean, another thing too, like, I should mention as well, and I'm sure people have probably thought about as well at some point if they have seen this. The reason I'm not using an extended mag at all is because it hinders my reload speeds, and I have to memorize it again for the reload speed pattern, and it's totally fine with a 10-round mag. I mean, as long as I remember to reload before I'm completely out, then it's totally fine. And I can memorize that and just, you know, reload cancel accordingly. I just don't like the fact that I'm now unsuppressed. But I don't think it's going to hinder too much. I think it'll be fine, but I think the trade-off for the better range is definitely going to be worth it. Like, especially on bigger maps like this one, and I just... Wow, okay. I was like inches away each time. That's just over-adjusting each time. Also, I think movement's hindered more too. Come on, bro. What am I doing? I think the problem is movement is hindered now, and I'm not used to it. I gotta look at what it used to be and compare exact stats again. Because I think thanks to the barrel now, my movement's even slower, and I'm not used to it for the strafing part. That's another thing I forgot to consider was movement. Because my movement for left to right definitely feels slower. It's like aiming down sight movement speed is now worse than what it used to be. So I'm gonna have to figure out another... Let me see, hang on. Hipfire attack, aiming walking speed. Yes, aiming walking speed was hindered by 8%. Okay, so that's probably what's messing me up right now. So I'm gonna look and see what I can change. Which, what I'm thinking of changing, instead of it being the phantom rear grip, it's going to be the hand stop. Like this hand stop, so it's back up to what it used to be. If anything, it's probably a little bit higher now than what I'm used to, most likely. But the Sprintofire and ADS stuff, benefits are still there, and they should still be the same. It's just benefiting more of handling than it is hipfire, or whatever it used to benefit. But yep. What time is it right now? 9 o'clock? Okay. After this match, I'm going to experiment with something real quick. I want to switch over to Twitch and do the remaining of my live stream there and see how that goes with Twitch versus YouTube. Just for fun and just to see how it goes in general because, you know, experiments and stuff. Oh god. Dude, this server is fucking dying. What is going on? I didn't want that Carrick. Okay. Or whatever I picked up the Morris. The fuck is happening? Yeah, this lobby is dying. I mean, it fucking happens, man. Like, we get lobbies where the ping is through the roof and unplayable. And now they have a sentry up there. That's cute. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go take it down. That's just lovely. But also another reason why I'm gonna end stream after this match is so I can get something to eat real quick. And start up the next stream, which is gonna be on Twitch instead of YouTube this time, just to try it out. And see how it goes. Man, this is such a cringe lobby, dude. There, now it's gone. No more cheap bullshit for them. You're glad you're talking about the motivation part? Yeah, I agree too on that, yes. Hands down. I mean, once again, thank you again for the motivation. It's just as of right now, I gotta figure out what I'm doing right now. Like what my focus is at the moment. Like, I think just for now, it's still kind of vacation-y kind of thing. Where I'm just, you know, playing games, doing whatever. Also working on maps and stuff. So it's like a mosh pit of different things. Just whatever I'm in the mood for. I mean, as of right now, I'm just more focused on Call of Duty again because of the fact that I'm top 100 in headshots, and I want to try my best to take advantage of it. And just try to potentially make content and stuff from this, and just record my matches. And potentially make like a... I'm probably going to make a montage or something from it of just like reactions and best moments. I'm not really sure what to do yet. But of course, like I said, I'm still trying my best to work on the headshot percentage itself as my main goal over content. But of course, if there is content, like people raging, people calling me hackers and stuff like that, you know, of course I'll clip those moments and see if I can make a video on that. Of just them like raging and just accusations and stuff, you know, shit like that. Because there's a lot of great moments that I got with just me going for headshots in general. And yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, I have a few clips. I'd like to show them on stream, but some of them are TOS and I cannot show it because they say words they shouldn't be saying. Either that or they have music in it. So, yeah, there's some clips out there where people said no words because they were just that angry over a video game. Yeah, it's not good. But, yeah. I'll definitely figure out what to do with that because there's a lot of clips I have of just players raging and stuff in general from me playing the game or whatever. I don't fucking know. And when I mean a bunch, I mean like probably like a handful, like ouch, excuse me, like a dozen clips maybe. I'm not really sure. I'll have to look. Like I said, I don't remember specifically because I'm not a computer, you know, in my brain I'm not. So I don't remember exactly like all the key moments and what's happened and what's the funny moments that I've saved. I mean, I don't remember. I'll have to look back and see what I've got because some of them maybe like were like funny at the moment and then they just, you know, disappeared in my mind as time went on or something else. I don't know. It's not like they were really that remarkable. But they are funny and content-worthy, so you know what I mean. Like, might as well save them for a potential mosh pit or something, a video. Like, best moments kind of thing. I don't know. Which also, that's another thing I need to figure out this year now that I think of it, but it's not time yet. Would be a Heel Pony and Friends funny montage. Like, funny moments of 2024 when the time comes, but I'm not going to worry about that until December. Because that will be a Christmas present for my friends when the time comes, now that I think of it. It's just I gotta keep that in mind and remember to make a montage of my friends' funny moments and stuff. Because I have a lot of funny moments that we've had throughout this year, and it's just gold. It's just, there's a lot of good moments that I had with my friends. A lot of different games. We have Lethal Company, for example. We have Party Animals. And all other sorts of things. Call of Duty. Conversations in general. You know, good stuff. Okay, so this will be the final match. I'm gonna stop the stream here in a bit, and I'll be switching over to Twitch. It's the same username as my YouTube account, which is twitch.com/heelpony, or not .com, sorry, twitch.tv/heelpony. And I'll see you guys there once I start the stream. It's probably going to be like 10 minutes after this stream ends because I'm going to go figure out something to snack on because I'm hungry. And also before we end stream, I just want to show my stats one more time just to see where we went from this stream. And the answer is we went from spot 90 to spot 87 in our headshots adventure. So we are at the moment 87th in the world for critical kills. And also I want to expose this real quick before we continue as well. Like for example with these fake people up here. Like headshots per game being 73. Headshot percentage being a relatively medium number. And then average damage per game is ridiculously high. And then if you go to like career and find that same guy, which was Blade Runner right here, you could see in kills, this would be it right here. Blade Runner, this guy, 39.63 KD ratio, yeah, right. Highest kill streak of 808, yeah, that's sus. Average kills per game being 228, that's even more sus. See what I mean? That's not real. There's a lot of kills and stats in this game that are just not real. Like Super Mega Nova's not real. Twitch Mad TV 510 is not real. Even though this looks very legitimate, let's look at the criticals for Twitch Mad TV. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I think he's real. I think I confused it with a different person. The man has 1 million kills! He just broke 1 million kills in this game. I think he's legitimate, but I don't know. Maybe it was the wins thing that I saw that might have thrown it off. I don't fucking remember. Maybe he's legit. I don't know. It's like I tried looking him up and I didn't find him, you know? That kind of thing. That's what I'm saying. It's like completely weird. Like some of these people, like you'd see like they might be legitimate and they might actually fucking exist, only for them to have like extremely sus stats and no social media. Like what? I don't understand. Like huh? 20 KD ratio? Yeah, right. 10, 12 cap, you know. 39, yeah, right. 10, doubt. That kind of shit, you know. Kills per game, highest streaks, yeah. Questionable, very questionable. So I don't know who's legitimate and who's not here when it comes to these stats. So I will probably send in a feedback report on the Activision support website after I research these people and see who they really are, and have them check, like do a system check and see if they're really legitimate or not, and consider punishing them if they aren't legitimate. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching before, during, or after the stream. We're going to be streaming on twitch.tv/heelpony here in a bit. I just need a lunch break, or supper break I guess you could say, because I didn't eat supper today. And yeah, I'm actually gonna go eat right now. So have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Also, that was such an out of context thing right there. Like, yeah, I'm gonna eat right now. Like, no, I was thinking like what I'm gonna eat, and then I was just like, just wrap it up, heel. And I was like, okay, let's just eat. I was thinking of getting McDonald's or some shit. I don't fucking know. Just something snacky. I don't know. Jeez. Alright. Have a good day, guys.